Good evening and welcome to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics. From the campus of Millis High School in Millis, Massachusetts, we bring you the girls' varsity basketball team as they play host to the Westwood Wolverines. Alongside Zach Gould and I am Doug Coots, and we are high above the courtside here at the Andy Merrick Gymnasium, where we are just underway. A socially distant Zach Golden alongside me here. Mohawks hosting the Wolverines. Mohawks in their white kits going left to right in your media device, and the Wolverines in their green away kits going right to left. We'd love it if you would give us a like or smash that subscribe button if you're watching us on YouTube or on Facebook or however you're watching. We appreciate you, but let us know that you are there. And Hattie Noble with the hoop and the harm there. Foul charged to Mia Molinari. That rattles out. But the score sheet is open and the Wolverines strike first. Lead 2-0. Miller over to Jalasco. Back to Miller. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Have to run a play here to get it up. Miller driving. There's a foul. Abby Miller, Caroline Mundy, Erin Rice, Georgia Jalasco, and Mia Molinari. Your four Mohawks on the floor. So on the way to the bucket, Julia Dolly called for that foul. We have Haley Jacobson, Caitlin Fleming, Catherine Kissel, Hattie Noble, and Julia Dolly on the floor for the visitors. Good hustle there by the Mohawks. Get a second chance. Too strong. Wolverines back the other direction. Miller held her ground on Jacobson, so we remain at 2-0. Just underway, minute and a half gone here. Miller spotting up the three. Front iron, no rebound to the Mohawks. Molinari chasing it down back to Miller. Fresh 30. And Rice to Molinari. Ball ends up out of bounds. We are high above courtside here, up on our usual scaffolding in this 2021 COVID season. Just under the rafters. Hoping it will hold. So back-to-back turnovers for each squad. Nice socially distant crowd here on this Wednesday evening. Top of the key jumper is no good. Molinari grabs the rebound to Miller. We thank those who made tonight possible, those who set forth the rules, marked off the distance, kept everything sanitized, and a three-pointer from Erin Rice. And the Mohawks surged to a 3-2 lead. Closing that out, thank you to all the administrators for sanitizing, keeping this clean. We appreciate the ability to play. Wing three-pointer is up and by Caitlin Fleming, just off. Stolen from behind. A lot of contact there. Fleming from the baseline connects. Four, 3 Westwood. Even though we have some fans here, not enough to drown out the assistants from the sidelines. Miller being held up. Molinari, one dribble to the right, off the window is no good. Abby Miller battling for it. Held on to by Fleming and outletted. Ball is tipped by Jalasco. Helter-skelter here in the early going, and a bit of a reach will be whistled. Catherine Kissel committing that foul, her first, team second. Haley Bassett, Grace Jewett, and Courtney Bickford in for your Mohawks. Chloe Callahan and Ava Connaughton for the visitors. Another three-pointer from Rice, and she dials up long distance again. Connection is made. That's 6 for Rice, 6 for the Mohawks. 6-4 our score, just past the midway point. Getting that on the elbow is Callahan, and she sticks the foul line jumper. Sixes are wild. At 3:33 to go. Ball is poked away. 4th turnover for the Mohawks. Baseline three-pointer is no good. Tapped out, but Rice and Connaughton battle for it out off of the green Wolverine. Julia Groton into the game for your Mohawks. Miller comes free momentarily around a pick. Keeps her dribble going. Off to Bickford. She looks to drive. 7 on the shot clock. Something's going to have to happen soon. Miller. So again, her drive towards the basket is called on the floor. Ariana Katzman in for the Wolverines. Foul was on Jacobson, her first, team third. 6-6 our score. Bassett will drive, draws a crowd, knocked out of bounds. Good defensive play. Fleming back into the game. Our scorer extraordinaire Maggie's here, and I do have 6-6, Maggie. 2:23, only 9 on the shot clock. Ball into Miller. On the Bickford screen. Bickford left open at the top of the key here. High arcing shot off back iron, no. Rebound to the Wolverines and out off the Mohawks. Erin Rice back into the game for your Mohawks. 2:12. Open jumper from the baseline for Fleming. She connects for the 3 ball. Jewett, strong drive.
Gotta be more aggressive, Julia.
Jewett around a Bassett screen. Cut to Rice. She gets whacked in the face and there's no call. Rice down the lane with a swatted to the face mask. Unintentional or not, that's a foul when someone gets hit in the face. Unfortunate chain of events there. And then a foul charge to Courtney Bickford. I know that's in my blind spot a bit, Zach, but that's a strange set of circumstances that just went down there. Another whistle. Whistle's raining down against Millis here. Bassett reaching around perhaps a little too much. As she's charged with her first. 3rd team foul, 3 apiece. 3-pointer top of the key won't go. Bassett clears the rebound. Jewett across the midcourt stripe. 1:10 to go in this first. Rice gets that one through. Bassett with the rebound. Battle underneath, back into the game. Jalasco and Miller. Foul on Fleming, her first, so both teams spreading the fouls around. Miller to her right. Can't get it to go. Jalasco the rebound, fresh 30. As we're under a minute.
Into it, guys, into it.
Miller to the baseline. A lot of contact there again. So a high bar being set for physicality. As long as it's at both ends. Good grab by Rice to free that ball. Miller outrunning the pack. Can't get it high enough off the window though. Shot clock is off, 10 seconds, and left open is Dolly. Rattles out. Rebounded quickly up court to Miller. And Jewett just can't get it to go. It looked like it would have been good if it went. So that's how we end here. So at the end of the first quarter for Millis, Wolverines 9, Mohawks 6. And first buzzer as the players come out onto the court for the second quarter. Miller, Mundy, Jewett, Rice, and Jalasco, your 5 Mohawks on the floor. Fleming, Kissel, Olivia Williams, Jacobson, and Dolly, the 5 on the court for the Wolverines. Exciting first quarter is in the books. That finds the Wolverines on top 9-6. And we are back to live-ish action. Good feed into the post. And Olivia Williams makes her presence known right away. Got a good one brewing here. Good cut by Jalasco. But hustling back. Wolverines knocking it out of bounds. Good block there. Nicely played by Fleming to steal it, then keep it in bounds. Ends up losing it. Mundy tries to find Jalasco. Molinari back into the game. Mohawks in their full court press. And it pays off in a turnover. Rice driven to the right, no foul there. We finally get a whistle. So Kissel committing her second foul. Not sure what happened on that first one. Miller rattles that one home. Lillian Hancock into the game for the Wolverines. And Miller is through with the second. Wolverines cross the mid into the front court. Molinari challenging that stretch, that Jalasco challenging that at the rim. Forcing the miss. And Caroline Mundy able to squeeze that one up and in. Mohawks to 10. Wolverines able to work out of that pressure and retain possession. 10 on the shot clock. Spin to the left. Decent block. We've seen that go unwhistled at the other end. Foul charge to Rice. Her first, team fourth. Dolly's shot is good. Bickford and Bassett into the game for your Mohawks. So 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 13-10 our score. 6:02 left, second quarter. Rice with the drive and dish to an open Bickford in the corner. Back iron, no. Rebound by Bassett. Can't get her hands around it. Mohawks will set up in their full court. All looked like it was tipped. We've seen against other opponents that pressure has worn down opponents. Good pass inside, outside, off the back of the... Oh, so we have one official calling a tie-up, another calling traveling. Grace Jewett into the game for your Mohawks. Hattie Noble. Traveling rules here. Traveling trumps tie-up. Good drive and dish. Open wing three-pointer for Fleming is good. Her second three-pointer. She has 8. Wolverines to 16. That gives her half. According to my math. It's always suspect. Riley Connery into the game for the Mohawks. Oh, Jewett was driving. It's possible she could have knocked it out on her own. Strong drive by Connaughton, won't go. Jewett to Connery. Bickford from three-point land. Doesn't go. Ahead of the pack is Noble, and Noble with her second bucket. So Wolverines to 18. Mohawks will have a timeout to think it over. 4:07 left in the second quarter. 18-10 is our score. Coming out of a Mohawk timeout. Connery, Grattan, Bickford, Bassett, and Jewett, your 5 Mohawks on the floor. Mohawks trailing by 8. 4:07 left here. The Wolverines have rattled off the last 7 points. Connection is not made. Inside to Noble, and she converts. Did not go in, sorry about that. That one goes, Zach? It's hard to see with these masks on, right? Bassett charged with her second foul. So upon further review, did not fall through the netting. Abby Miller into the game. Erin Rice also into the game. Chloe Callahan for the visitors along with Haley Jacobson. Noble with a second. And that won't go. Rebound is battled for off of the Mohawks. So Bassett charged with her second foul, 15, 5 on both teams. With 3:44 left in the half. Three-pointer, back iron, no. Rebound to Jalasko. She goes for a tumble. Jacobson to the rack for the bucket. Wolverines to 20. They're doubling their pleasure right now. Miller a long three-pointer, but it connects. Miller dialing long distance. Mohawks needed that one. They closed to within 7. Kira Rice into the game for your Mohawks. 7 on the shot clock. Oh, no box out down low on Noble. She'll gladly put that one back. Her 6th point.
Not open. Get it out. Get it out.
Miller, same spot. And same result. Back-to-back three-pointers for Miller. Same song, same verse. Three-pointer from the corner. It's no good. Good rebound by Jalasko. Outlet to Miller. Mohawks looking to run 3-on-3. Bickford a long three. Wolverines try to come down the other way, and that's disrupted. Erin Rice and Mia Molinari in for your Mohawks. 1:41, a fast-moving second quarter. Kira Rice with a three-pointer. Mohawks with 5 three-pointers. And that ball stolen. Rice to Rice looking for a cutter down the middle. Disrupted by the Wolverines. So the Mohawks living with the long ball. Julia Dolly checking in. Miller around a screen. Tries to get free to the right, back to the left, and up and good. Miller with 10. Mohawks within 1 after trailing by 10. Under a minute. Foul charge to Miller there. Just her first. Mohawks are at the limit now. Baseline jumper is no good. Jalasko the rebound to Kira Rice. 2-second shot differential. Oh. Cutter had already cut there. 6th turnover, so now Wolverines a chance with the last shot of the half. On the block for Noble. Shot is long. Rebound battled for. No signal, which usually means it'll stay, and it does. 13.6. Lob into Noble. Can't get it to go. Jalasco in the area, disrupting it enough. 8 seconds to go. Kira Rice open from the wing. Three-pointer will not go. Molinari. Foul called from mid-court. Charge to Molinari. So that's how the half will end. So from Millisar, halftime score, Wolverines 22, Mohawks 21. And welcome back to Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics. Alongside a socially distanced Zach Gould, and I'm Doug Coots, and we are high above the courtside here at the Andy Merrick Gymnasium, where we have just witnessed an exciting first half that has the visiting Westwood Wolverines leading the Mohawks 22-21. Mohawks were down by 10 in that second quarter, but stormed back, scoring the last 8 points of that quarter, most of them by way of the three-point ball. Abby Miller with 10 points, Erin Rice with 6, Caitlin Fleming with 8, and Hattie Noble with 6 for the visitors. Catherine Kissel with 2 fouls, along with Mia Molinari and Haley Bassett. Miller, Jalasco, Molinari, Rice, and Mundy, the 5 Mohawks on the floor, and we start off with a turnover. Mohawks turned the ball over 6 times in that second quarter, 10 for the game. Full court pressure hasn't affected the visitors that much. Only 5 turnovers total for the game. I have on my sheet for Westwood.
Good, Mia.
Jacobson, Fleming, Dolly, Noble, and Kissel, the 5 on the floor for the Wolverines. 8 on the shot clock. This is going to have to go up. Wing three-pointer is no good. Mohawks with 5 three-pointers in that half. Wolverines with 2. Kissel committing a foul. That's her 3rd. Eva Connington into the game for the visitors. Miller to Rice, quick release, back iron, no, rebound by Jalasco. She puts it to the floor, tried to find a cutting Rice, just couldn't make the connection. Well, she drew both defenders, and nice bounce pass, but tight quarters under there, just couldn't connect. Wolverines to the front court. Foul charge to Miller, that's her 2nd. Open three-pointer from Jacobson won't go. Mohawks quickly the other way. Miller had spied Mundy the whole way. Just couldn't thread it through there. Left open down the far side. Jalasco hustling back to disrupt it. Prevents the bucket, but she is charged with the foul, her 1st. So Fleming will have to earn it from the line. Bickford and Bassett in the game for the Mohawks. Mohawks 2 of 2 from the foul line in the first half, while the Wolverines were 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. Fleming has a 2nd. And back iron, no. Bassett a nice box out and rebound with a Wolverine hanging over her back. Miller with a step back, long two-pointer, and she connects. Mohawks surge the lead, 23-22. Pass doesn't quite connect, so Wolverines having issues as well. Grace Jewett into the game. 5:56 to go in this third. Miller attracting a crowd. Jewett will get through. What a stray arm from Connaughton knocks it away. Third turnover for the Mohawks. Noble's gathering that rebound off a missed three ball. Drive and dish. Dolly got into a spot among a crowd. Shuffled the feet just a little bit. Chloe Callahan in for the Wolverines. A handful of turnovers both sides in this early going of the second half. Ball kind of disappeared there. Jewett hustling down, disrupting that pass and causing a turnover. Julia Grattan checking in for your Mohawks. Bassett cutting across to the ground. She's able to recover it. And that time it is stolen. So 5 turnovers already. So another three-pointer goes by the wayside. Rebound is tied up. Catherine Kissel in for the Wolverines. Alternate possession to Westwood. Long rebound is chased down by Kissel. Good entry pass, but Callahan can't convert. Fast moving third quarter, and we are already at that magical point. Halfway through, 4 in, 4 to go. Jewett getting the return pass up and off the window, and it will drop. So Jewett scores. Mohawks with the only 4 points of the quarter so far. Open baseline jumper, no good. Jewett with the rebound. Can hardly keep up here. Bassett from the outside. Mundy, the beneficiary of that. Rebound, Jewett to the floor. Players to the floor. Bassett rolls it out to Grattan. Good hustle by all the Mohawks in there, and they're able to grant a timeout. So our score is 25-22, 3:18 left in the third quarter. So coming out of a Mohawk timeout, Jewett, Grattan, Miller, Bassett, and Rice, your 5 Mohawks on the floor right now. Hard fought third quarter where scoring is at a premium. Dolly committing that foul, her second. Bassett, a strong move to the hoop, earns her a couple of shots from the charity stripe. That one rattles out. Her friends and a couple of opponents will come into the lane for this second shot. That is back iron, no good, so empty trip. That foul. Scratch that. That foul was committed by Hancock, her first. Team second, 2 fouls each team. Fast moving third quarter, not a lot of whistles. Drive and dish. Connaughton, her shot no good. Miller gets it on the run from Bassett. Stutter step. Is able to hold it back and forth so she can get a dribble. Or not. Bassett will try her luck from 3, and she will hit. So Haley Bassett dialing long distance. Mohawks with all 7 points this quarter. Turning a 1-point deficit into a 6-point lead right now. Momentum clearly on the Mohawks side right now. Wolverines just haven't been able to get one to drop. 3-pointer that time is back iron, no. Rebound to Bickford, one and done quickly to Miller, and the Mohawks are on the move. Gets it to her left hand. Can't get it to go. Bassett, her shot is blocked out of bounds, so Noble, Jacobson, Fleming, and Dolly into the game for the Wolverines. Just the 4? Room for one more. Guess 4 is enough there. Putting the announcer to the test here. Ball came late, Rice to the ground. So alternate position to the Mohawks. 6 turnover though. 16 for the game. Bickford left open. And the bank is open. High off the window, and it falls down. So everything going right for the Mohawks here in this third quarter. Noble blocked by Bassett, ends up in the hands of the Wolverines. Connaughton kick out to Fleming. Connaughton comes to get it. Back into Noble on the block. Well defended. Noble forced to come outside. Foot on the line, no good, and Bassett will secure the rebound. Good defensive sequence there for Bassett. Noble had the ball in a good spot. Grattan there. And she puts the rebound up and in. Mohawks to 33. And a whistle. Foul charge to Erin Rice. That's her second. Just team foul third. Jewett into the game. This has been the Mohawks quarter. Wolverines will have to see if they can get something here. 37 seconds left in the third. Connaughton gets it across the timeline into Nobles. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Back to the right hand. Connaughton gets the rebound. It's disrupted. Kick out for an open 3 by Jacobson, and she connects. So Wolverines on the board in the last seconds here. Miller, long 3-pointers, front iron, no, and that's how the third quarter will end. A great quarter for the Mohawks it was. Our score after 3, Millis 33, Westwood 25. So players coming out onto the court for the fourth quarter. Grattan, Jewett, Miller, Jalasco, and Bickford, the 5 on the floor for your Mohawks. First buzzer. A dominant performance by the Mohawks in that third quarter where they scored the first 12 points. Wolverines knocking down a 3 at the end, getting outscored 12-3. They took it to the hallway between quarters, so we'll see what kind of motivation they come out with. Fleming, Kissel, Jacobson, Dolly and Noble, the 5 on the floor for the visitors, and they start out with the ball. And as we are back to live-ish action, three-pointer from the top of the key by Dolly drops down, and Westwood is quickly on the board here to open up the fourth quarter. 5-point differential here. Miller, top of the key. Mohawks committing 6 turnovers that third quarter for a game total of 16. I have Westwood with 8 for the game. Kissel draws a crowd on that drive, so Wolverines coming out with a purpose here in the fourth quarter. Foul charge to Jewett, her first. And in the silence of the Andy Merrick Gymnasium, Kissel's first free throw is no good. Kira Rice and Jewett into the game for the Mohawks. Scratch that. Alaska for the Mohawks. So no basket anyway. Opening minute of the fourth quarter. Miller holds on to it. She has 12 in the game. Nine on the shot clock. Something's going to have to happen here. Ball in the hands of Jewett, top of the key. Tries to get around a screen. She'll drive. Didn't actually hit anything, but not sure why that wasn't a violation. But we play on. Wolverines can't connect there. What a great opportunity with a 2-on-1. Kira Rice. Oh, down and out. That ball was more than halfway down. Around the rim and out. Still a 5-point game, 6:07. Runner by Kissel is no good. Jewett and Dolly battling for it off the Mohawks and out. Caroline Mundy into the game, as is Haley Bassett.
Hey, who's on ball? Back up. Get up, Haley. Help!
Into Bassett on the block. She attracts the crowd. Bassett reaches in to force a tie-up. Alternate possession to your Mohawks. Jewett around a Bassett screen, tried to get it to her on the block, just couldn't connect. The idea was right. Connaughton and Olivia Williams in for the visitors. Courtney Bickford for your Mohawks. 5:25 to go in this one. Don't go anywhere. This one looks like it's going to come down to the wire. Three-pointer is no good. Up off the top of the backboard. Second chance here for the Wolverines. 15 on the shot clock. Connaughton had that stuck on her hip. 10 to go on the shot clock. Gonna have to go up soon. Bassett gets in the passing lane. She's in a foot race. Grabbed from behind. play by Bassett there. Jacobson hustling back to commit that foul. Making Bassett earn it from the foul line. She's 0 for 2, but gets this one to go. So Mohawks on the board in this fourth quarter. Bassett with a second. And that rattles out. Bickford battling for it and gets it. 4:40 to go. Mohawks by 6. Jewett surrounded and harassed. A little too much activity there. Miller and Rice into the game. Olivia Williams committing that foul, her first, team fourth. That's 4 on each side. Jewett up top. Dolly committing her second foul. Fresh shot clock. 4:24 to go. And Rice picked up the other foot. Turnovers have been an issue for the Mohawks. Up to 18. Wolverines to the front court.
Move your feet, ball it. Stay low, don't come out of there.
Jacobson open momentarily. We just crossed that magical point. Zach halfway through, 4 in, 4 to go. Jacobson left open again. Back iron, no. Bickford the rebound. Harassed from the front and the back. Finds Jewett as an outlet. And the Mohawks will run. Jewett to Rice to absorb the contact. Noble in for the Wolverines. Of course, no offensive baseline inbounds in these COVID times. Happy to be here, happy to be playing. Thank you to all those who made it possible. Good entry to Bassett. Ducks right, goes left, and Bassett connects with a kiss off the glass. Mohawks by 8. Bassett with 5. Bassett with 6. That's my final answer. Bassett has 6. A 3, a 2, and a 1. It's hard to add with these masks on. Outside jumper, no good. Jewett the rebound, trapped in the corner, but she's able to get out. Stripped from behind, though. With a block on Jacobson. Wolverines had a 2-on-1 with 2:50 to play here. Westwood will inbounds. To Noble on the block, quick left-handed hook. Foul charge to Bassett, that's her third. Noble to the line and gets that to rattle home. 0 for 2 in the first half. Her first free throw this second half. Noble swishes with the second one. Wolverines to 30. We have a timeout on the floor. 2:47 to go. Don't go away. Exciting finish is coming. 36-30 Mohawks. So first buzzer coming out of a timeout. Wolverines with 4 timeouts left. Mohawks with 3. So got the potential for this to get stretched out. 6-point cushion right now. Mohawks 36-30 with the lead and the ball. Miller, Bickford, Jewett, Bassett and Aaron Rice, the 5 on the floor for your Mohawks. And we are back to live-ish action. Miller bringing it up. Miller double teamed, just a little too much hand action. So Fleming called for that foul. Wolverines are over the limit. So Miller to the line for 1-1. So that one tickles the front iron and drops down. Miller with 2 for 2 on the first half, her 13th point. And her 14th point extends the lead to 8, 38-30. Wolverines just been cold this half.
Stay low. Stay low. On the right. Stay low. Good break.
Pass to the top of the key. No one is there. Chased down by Dolly. Well, helter-skelter here. We're gonna have to go up. So just beating the shot clock was Jacobson, but it doesn't find the iron at all. Shot clock violation, 3rd turnover. Good defense that time. Mohawks down to 2 minutes to go. Willis can use some clock here as well. Rice popping free on the bait line. Her shot is no good. Bassett trying to reach around. That's her, Bassett charged with her 4th. She'll stay in the game, 137. See if Westwood tries to get it inside, and they do. So Noble can't get it to go, even with Bassett on 4 fouls, and Bassett clearing the glass. Time becoming a factor here. So with 1:12, a timeout on the floor, Mohawks by 8. Players coming onto the court after a timeout. Jacobson, Fleming, Dolly, Noble, and Kissel for the visitors. Rice, Bassett, Bickford, Miller, and Jewett for your Mohawks. 1:12 to go. Mohawks will have 19 on the shot clock here. Wolverines might have to consider fouling here. And they do, so foul on Jacobson, her 3rd. Mohawks in the bonus, 1-1 for Jewett forthcoming. And her first shot is true. It's a big bucket there. Second back iron, no. Rebound to the Wolverines. They're gonna have to score quickly. And Dolly got it up the floor and to the glass quickly, just couldn't get it to drop. Miller getting around several to Bickford. A lot of contact there, knocked to the ground. Wolverines trying to foul. So Dolly committing the foul there. So last of the 1-and-1s here, 39.1 to go. And Miller is true. Mohawks will retreat. And Abby Miller a perfect 6 for 6 from the foul line in this game. Pushes the lead to 11, and that might just be enough. Inside to Noble. Bassett standing down with her 4 fouls, and Noble connects. And a breakaway for Rice, and she lays it up and in. Three-pointer is no good. Bickford with the rebound. Mohawks faithful can start to feel it here inside the Merrick. Will march the other way. Double bonus. Bickford will have 2 shots. And the second one drops down. 44-32. Into Noble inside, and she converts. Mohawks might not even have to inbound it, but they will, so we have reached the final buzzer. So we thank you for watching Millis Community Media's coverage of Mohawk Athletics, where tonight the Millis Wolverines have taken a 44-34 victory over the Westwood Wolverines. Abby Miller piling home 16 points. Hattie Noble for the visitors with 14. But a 10-point victory for the home faithful. Alongside Zach Golden, I'm Doug Coots. Thank you and good night.